Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the Kabbalah block server, standing here next to my 1 million cobblestone, which is done. So that means if I look at my questies here, I've done 1 million power, that was the easiest. I've done 1 million cobble, and I'm thinking next probably the iron, and I want also to get emeralds because I have very, very few emeralds. In fact, if we take a look at my emeralds, I have 19, and I would definitely like to have more than that. I do have a lot of other things. My quarry has been going like gangbusters. In fact, let's go take a quick gander before it turns night and gets dangerous out there, because I've got 999 levels, and I don't want to die and lose it. So, it's going like crazy. I don't know the size. I think it's close to 7 by 7, but it's quite huge. Hit quite a few of the geodes there, and then create adds these funky different minerals that you can find. They're you can process them in the grinding stones to get various resources. I don't see any of the ones here that produce gold, but a bunch of these produce zinc and copper and stuff like that. And there was a mine that got chewed through. So it's getting night. Let's get out of here, because I don't want to die and lose my 999 levels. All right, let's see how this is doing. Yeah, there's leftover stuff from the mine that it chewed up. All right, if we look at before we go there, let's take a look at the quests, and yeah, this one wants 1,000 levels. And so the question is, do I have to go into here, or can I just eat another jelly baby and be fine? Let's eat this one. I'm not 100% sure it'll be enough. Nope, that's why I needed a second one. 1,000 levels. Okay, so obviously that didn't just complete. So I'm gonna have to come here, and let's choose one. And oh, don't tell me it needs to be inputted and not pulled from me. Okay. That's not exactly what I wanted. Although this may be a heck of a lot less than I'm thinking. Let's find out. Okay. So, we've got the solidifier here, and I'm going to pull these bits out, and let's, yeah, because there's a little bit of XP in there, and waste not, want not, don't step on the tanks. All right, can that pull that out? Is it pulling it out? Nope. Oh, well, okay, I guess it doesn't like that. All right, I'm gonna break that and break this. Oh, it looked like it kept it. All right. So then if I put I had this here, and I put that right there, and then I put, it got into here. So if I put this here and tell it to pipe in levels, nope. How do I just right clicking? Nope. Left clicking does this. I'm not sure how to. No, that picks it up, and it's not gonna. All right, I'm gonna have to ask around and see what to do with my 1,000 levels, because this obviously isn't gonna do it. I thought I could just click it. Definitely looks like it wants to be inputted. Can I take this and? Nope. Shift right click. Nope, that wants to eat. Left click it. Nope. Yeah, I would assume maybe the XP, the liquid XP would flow in. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm not sure, but while I figure that out, looking at infinite iron, because one of the quests is to give it 1 million iron nuggets. Well, I don't have nearly enough, and I do have lots of iron here, but that's a lot of work. I'd rather let other things do the work for me, which means I want an iron farm. And if I look at my inventory, I made 2 of these netherite mob catchers, and I grabbed zombie villagers from my mob farm. And so that means I need to throw the splash potion on them and then feed them some golden apples. Hey, I've got some golden apples. Then I should be able to cure them, and then I would have 2 villagers. And then if I use this, I can actually, let's see, yeah, passive hostile mobs. I'm hoping I can move villagers with this. I really hope I can, because that makes life so much easier. And I don't have anything more. Nope. Let's go ahead and sleep real quick just to get the night away. I'll show off something else that I've done. OU812 is on the server. And let's show you something else that I did around here. Run around here real quick. I decided to stop having my animals just running around on their own. So I made a little shelter for them, kind of leaning in the same construction style that I've been using over here. And here we've got a pair of pigs, a pair of sheep, and a pair of cows. And if I've got 4 sheep. All right, I have more sheep than I need because I like having just a pair each. And they've got a nice little area. They've got some water. They've got some food. I put some movies on the side so they can watch movies late at night, and have some popcorn. They tell me they're perfectly content, so I'll leave them there. Something else that I did, if we look at the map, I went south. Yeah, here's where I chewed up a big area so that I could get some more numbers, and it was away from my area here. And I found a biome here of stony beach, and I figured, okay, let's see if I can go all the way up to build site and get some ice to form up there. Answer, no. So I went down here where it's a river biome, and I said, okay, will I get ice all the way up at build site there? No. So then I went for a long distance out this way. Let's scroll out. Went a long distance out this way. Didn't find anything. Savannas, rivers, stony beaches, plain, sparse jungle. As soon as I hit the jungle, I went, yeah, it's going to be warmer up here. And then I went this direction and I started seeing some snow. Let's scroll over. I started to see some snow because it was raining again. And so then I set out another 9x9 little platform here with slabs to cold the water in, and I got myself 81 ice using my diamond pick because it's got silk touch on it. And I wanted 81 because with 9, if you combine 3x3, 9 ice becomes 1 packed ice, and then 9 packed ice becomes 1 blue ice. And with that, you can start doing some stuff. In fact, if we look at blue ice, why is that red? No. Anyway, there is better. If you mix blue ice plus water in the mixer, you get ice out. And I said, ooh, now I can multiply my stuff. And I have absolutely 0 ice in there. But if I go ahead and turn this on and grab a blue ice over here, do I have a blue ice anywhere? Is the blue ice still in there? I'm missing the blue ice. I'll have to figure out where the heck I put the blue ice because I've got lots and lots of packed ice. I'm just going to make me another blue ice because I've got plenty of packed ice. And I do this. I lose these items and it bugs me. But anyway, so you come into here and I need to turn off my magnet. And then you can... nope. What you do is you toss it in. And now, since I'm inputting water into here, it will go ahead and just start making ice for me, which I think is super cool. And that's how I was able to get all the ice in there. I think it's probably better if I just break that, because that's just going to make strange sounds and pretend like it's doing work. Are you doing anything? Nope, I think it's got just a tiny fraction of water in there. Oh, I got my ice out. All right. I had it. Good enough. I'm going to put the blue ice in there. So that's how I was able to get ice. And that makes me super happy because I want a lot of this packed ice for my iron farm. And for that, I need villagers. I need a zombie. Well, I can get that from my mob, which is not mob farm, which is not a problem. But I also want to build it up high. I might, in fact, I'm thinking about it. I should be able to get 3 layers of the mob farm. And I was thinking that that corner over there might be nice to put it in. I don't know if I really want it falling right here or not, but possibly. I don't know. I need to figure out the XP and then figure out where exactly I want to put the mob farm and start at build height and work my way down. I have tried several things and none of them have worked, but I posted in the forum on Discord, Kreezel's server, and I got a response back. So let's give this a go. Yeah, I moved this around, tried all sorts of things. If we take a look at the quest book and the XPs, yep, right there, click to submit. There we go. Which makes me wonder, because the last set of levels were horrible. You had to take so much to make them go in, and it said 0%. If all you had was like say 50 levels, could you submit just those 50 levels and submit another 50 levels and then submit another 50 levels? I don't know, and it's too late now, but that's done. So yay. Okay. The other thing that I need to do, and I can see I've got a little few things here. I've got some bars and some water. I need to make a potion of weakness because I need to throw that at the zombies to cure them. And for that, it needs to be a splash potion of weakness. So gunpowder on the potion of weakness. Well, to make the potion of weakness, I need just water bottles, which I got, and a fermented spider eye. Oh, well, that's okay. I've got the spider. I've got the sugar. I don't have a brown mushroom. Now, I can use the botany pots to sit there and grow more mushrooms, but I don't have one of these. And I haven't seen one anywhere, and there's no recipe for making that. So the only thing I can think is that I can run around more of the mining dimension and see if I can find mushrooms there. Or, let's see, let's sleep real quick. Or I can, if there's nothing there in the mining dimensions out free, I can sit there and check out some of the drops in the various chests I may find. How are you doing? Oh, you're done. Oh well. As you can see, it's the next day. So yeah, it finished that up overnight. I'm curious to see how many not emeralds, but diamonds I got, because I had 500 and now I've got over 2,000. So okay, that makes me happy. I might as well go ahead and make me some diamond armor and tools, because if I'm going to go exploring, I'm going to need the protection. I only kept these here because they do mending, and that way they kept up. This one I enchanted, but it doesn't have mending, and that's why I am keeping this because of the no fall damage. I really like that. But maybe some diamond armor would be nice. I ended up spending a bunch of time out in the mining dimension, just running around, opening up all the chests I could find, and no brown mushrooms whatsoever. So I went ahead and chatted on the Creasel's Discord and asked about that, basically saying, was there any dimensions? Because there's 7 of them other than the overworld here. Do any of them have mushrooms? I went to do a single player and opened up each one of those and explored, no mushrooms. And so I finally said, there's no mushrooms. And so Kriza went ahead and added a recipe, which is super, super nice. So if we take a look at the recipe for mushrooms, you can take red mushrooms with brown dye and turn it into brown mushrooms. You can do the reverse to make red mushrooms, but you can also sit there and mill podzol, which gives you all sorts of different things with the chance of mushrooms, or you can do the same thing with the crushing wheels, and you get like a 5%, 10% chance of getting the mushrooms. But if you do mycelium, then you have a higher chance of getting them. And one of the things that he mentioned is if you want to make podzol, you can spell it, but you can also haunt it. And I'm thinking that's easy thing to do, because then you can use the haunting here and make the mycelium. So that's what I'm going to do. Indeedy, let's go downstairs. And if I go back here, and did I turn off my magnet? It is off. Okay. So I'm going to take 32 dirt and waiting and watching for it to convert. And I played with this in single player world, and I'm a big believer in experimenting in single player, because I can create stuff very nicely with that. The thing that I noticed was that, oh yes, let's come back over here. He added this little thing here to explain how to make mushrooms, because you don't have it. The thing I noticed was, once something converts, it doesn't get affected again. So even though haunting it once gives you the dirt, doubles it into podzol, and haunting it a second time turns it into mycelium, you don't actually get it converted into mycelium if you're sitting there watching it. And it dropped and it converted from dirt to podzol. It never does the next conversion. So you have to pick it back up. Well, if I change my filter to pick up podzol, then I drop it again to produce the mycelium, and it just slurps it right through, because the filter's there saying, yeah, I'll let the podzol go through. So that's why I'm doing this manually, and I'm just waiting for it to convert. There it goes. It just went through, and it's already processed. Let's go up, and I'm going to grab some mycelium. So now I don't probably need lots of it, but there was a quest. Oh, actually, there was a quest to get mycelium, and like I said, I don't really need lots, but I needed 64 podzol, so we'll go ahead and process this. Burn. Done. I thought I would get 100%. Oh, 75%. Oh, okay, no problem. I think it actually wants more quest wise, so let's drop it another 16, because I think it wants 8 each. 16. Okay, I need more reds. Let's drop another 16 through, because I only have there we go. Now I've got enough red. There we go. So now I've completed that little bit. Ta-da! All right, and we'll shut that off for right now. All right, so that's what I've got done. I'm gonna save one of these, and then the rest of this I'll dump into here for now. So I should be able to take my brown mushroom, and that gives me the fermented spider eye. Let's go upstairs. If I drop that in here, that should brew this, and it started. That should brew for me the potion of weakness, and then if I hit it with the gunpowder, that should make it a splash potion of, yeah. So here's this fermented spider eye. If I had splash water potions, it would convert it, but I'm yep, potion of weakness. gunpowder, and that will make it the splash potion. And I want these two, and I'll move you out of the way for right now. We'll toss the dirt up there as well. And I need at least one of these splash potions, but I think I will need two just to be on the safe side. And I need 2 golden apples. Alrighty, let's move you so I've got you on the bar. And I think I set this up a little here because my zombies are going to be prisoners. There's 1, and there's 2. And if I splash you, let me stand back so I don't splash myself. And let's splash you as well. I think they... Okay. Now that they're doing this shaky, and I did splash myself. Now that they're doing the shaky, they won't despawn according to the Minecraft wiki. The other thing too is these guys will... So they don't despawn, and the reason why I've locked them up here is because they should turn faster, somewhere between 3 and 5 minutes. They should turn faster based off of the number of bars around them. As long as it's within 16 squares of them, that'll do that. But that's fine and all that, but let's leave them there to do their thing. I wanted to prepare something else. I was chatting with, OU821. OU812. There you go. I was chatting with him, and he was mentioning the repair talisman. I said, "Oh, really? That's got to be a super expensive recipe." And I looked at it and I said, "You know, nowadays, not all that expensive. Let's take a look at the recipe because I do want to repair stuff." So, diamond grit sandpaper, and I'm hoping I can reuse mine. I'm hoping it doesn't have to be 100% full. The netherite hammers, and those are 18, hammers, which is why I just made a whole bunch of picks here. And I need to smith them. So I need to convert these into that hammer. And what happened to the other one? I did 18 of these. You saw that. I think you saw that. Did you see that? I think I saw it. Did I leave one in here? Did I not count? I could swear I did 18 of them. Let me click and make sure. Okay. I lost one somewhere. Oh, well. That's annoying, but, what can you do? What happened to my extra 6? Oh, I've got sticks in here. Did any of them go here? No? Okay. Lost one. That's just the... Oh, I know what happened. It came into here. There we go. Yeah, I was playing with stuff, and occasionally, because this is next to the blast furnace and the wooden hopper, occasionally it will actually spit stuff from here, extra stuff, into the hopper, and it goes into there, or occasionally into here. And yes, I'm making more ancient debris. That's what's going to happen. All right, so I've got those 2 bits. Let's put that there, and my diamond grit. You can see I've used it a bunch. I did like 500 some odd rotten flesh to leather, because I figure I can do that with my diamond grit. And if I'm lucky, it means that I have it happened. One of them got cured. One of them. Okay. And this is why I put the fence between them, so that this guy doesn't attack over here, which is good. Okay. We'll leave him. I'm going to grab this and see if I can pick him up, because if I'm lucky... Yes. Oh, good. Okay. This is going to make using these villagers so much easier. And I'm glad OU812 just slept, because all the rain is really annoying. Okay, so the next thing I need to do is I need to process these convalence dusts, the high, medium, and lows. And the low, all of them need XP fluid, but they need various blocks in them. And so that's what I'm going to need. Now, if I do this and that, and then this and this and this here. Okay, so now I know which one needs to be there. So it needs some XP fluid. So let's put that in first. And then I'm going, oh, let's turn on the power. I'm going to toss in, let's stand up here. Is it? Stand over here. And I'm going to toss in one of you and one of you. Yeah. That should be this. Block of coal, block of diamond, some fluid XP. Oh, it needs to be heated. Aha. All right, let's grab just a few of these. So that's what I missed. Let's tap that guy. There we go. And, oh, I can just pull that dust out. Oh, did you put all of my coal? Oh, no, you dropped down there. All right, pull you out, and then you and you. Can I do two at once? Annoying. Let's go ahead and I need to pull you out. There's that one. You and you. So, yes, I can only do these one at a time. One of you, one of you. There's the low. Then one of you, one of you. All right, that should do all of them. Oh, that guy's right in the way. All right, we'll turn that off. And I've got leftover XP that I'll fiddle with later. But for now, I should be able to do a 3x3 process in here. So it was high and high, and then low and low. Yeah, because they're opposite each other. And then you and you. And I think I need to pick up my hammers. Where'd they... I put them back in here. Okay, yes, I'll edit that out. Nobody will ever notice. It'll be perfect. All right, so I'm hoping that it will happily accept that used one in there. If not, it's just one sand and one dust. It's no problem. And you... All right, let's look at the recipe real quick. Yeah, high, medium, low. High, medium, low. High, medium, low. High, medium, low. There's those two hammers. All right, just in case this wants... Oh, excuse me, guys. That popped all the way out. 222. Okay, I'm going to remove these things. Turn my magnet back on so I can pick these up. Just in case it doesn't like having these extra bits in place. Oh, I don't need the top row as well. All right, so let's try that again. Lows were here and here. The sandpaper goes in the center. And it may be that the sandpaper being used, it doesn't like. I don't know. We'll find out. There's the mediums. They go there. The highs go there. Okay. It actually wanted that separate piece. Let's get rid of all those extra pieces in there. So we'll just dump those in and be happy with it. Which means now this is going to slowly, yep, it's slowly repairing my items. Yep, they're slowly getting repaired. And let's put that on my belt. And now I have indestructible stuff. In that, it'll slowly repair everything I've got, which is fabulous because now I can upgrade my things. I don't need to have a stone pick for the low level crap, an iron pick for those things that need an iron pick, and then the diamond for those things that need diamonds, I can just keep a diamond pick and be done, which makes me super happy. I love that. And let's grab my last villager. Hi there. I'm going to call you Frank. And I want to get some food. And over here, I went ahead and, whoops, no, I don't want the soul sand. Thank you very much. I just want the breads. I did some harvesting and pulled out all the wheat I had. And if you crush the wheat, and then you could do this with 3, but you can take dough and you can smoke it and get bread. And then dough you get by with water and flour, or you can wash it and that will get you dough. And this, if you grind it, you have a chance of getting some additional, which is great. And do we get this here? Yeah, we do. But I'll do the crushing wheels because they're so much faster. All right, now that I've got my 2 villagers, I'm going to come over to here to this little villager pen. And if I'm lucky, I've got it high enough that the occasional iron golem that will spawn won't. And that would be very good. I want, there you drop you in. And if I crouch click, I'll drop the other guy in. There we go. And now I can take the wheat, toss it out. And did I pick those all? I picked them all back up. Sorry, guys. They were looking at the wheat and I snagged it from them. Now, because there's more beds than there are villagers, they're going to toss food at each other. They're getting very happy. And shortly in a seconds, stop looking at me, look at each other. I need more villagers. I should turn away. Give them a little privacy here. Anyway, this is a quick little villager breeding pen. Oh, we just got a little baby villager right there underneath this guy. Well, very nice. Hi, I'm going to call you Frank as well. So I'm going to, because I'm going to need a bunch of them. I'm going to need at least 12. And I don't care what the professions they have. I do want to set up some for enchantments and stuff, but I don't care. For right now, I did lay this out here. And you can see over to the side, counting this pillar right here, it's 23 squares to the center of this option right there. And I needed to lay them out so I could organize things correctly. And if I jump up here and look out here, you can see I spent a little bit of time kind of organizing something out here too to get an idea of what the size I would need. And once I built this, which will be a villager pen and some spots for moving golems around, then I was able to calculate what the center is, come over here, and if you look way up there, it's up there. Okay, it's too far up, you can't see anything. I think you can see occasionally a single tiny little something up there. But this is what I've got. I've set up here a process for handling villagers to make golems. Now, this is using vanilla mechanics and some modded stuff. So I'm using the mob masher here because it's the fastest way I have of killing the golems. And I've got both the sharpness as well as the looting upgrade in here. And it's off right now because I don't want to take any damage at this point. To move them, packed ice, this is why I wanted the ice, is great. But vanilla-wise, you need water to move the golems around. Instead, I'm going to use these mob fans from Mob Grinding Utilities. They have 1 width, to show area, and 3 lengths. They do a full 8x3, which is perfect for pushing the golems along. And let's hide that. There's also the same thing up here, and it's another 8x3. And this will also push them. So if they spawn anywhere through here, they'll get pushed over the edge and then pushed again right into there, and they will get ground up. That's the way to go. This right here, I'm using the create redstone link. And I love that because with one flip of a switch down there, I can turn all of these on or off. And this right here is a way of stopping the golems. So, well, stopping the spawn of the golems at least. If I go flip like this, and now they're all on. If I look down here, this is on, it says power 15, and the others also have the power as well. And if I jump up there, I'll get thrown into the center, and that's not very good. I want to get out of there. I have here my absorption hopper, and with any mob farm, you want to be able to pick up the drops as fast as possible. This has a decent area for it. I just pushed it up that way I can break things down here as necessary. Uh, let's turn that off. And I could push them straight into the ender chest and the ender tank, but by having these item pipes in here, they're faster to actually remove them faster than these absorption options by themselves, 4 times as fast at least. Let's look at this. 60 items every 10 tick. Oh yeah, this is much faster than these. They tend to do like 1 item from each of these areas per tick. So much faster. And this goes right into my main inventory downstairs. And it's just going to be iron and poppies. I wanted to say posies and yeah, my brain does that. Anyway, so describing what we've got here, let's hop up. This is the little pen where I'm going to put my villagers, and I need 3 in here. That's why I've got the 3 beds. And this thing here is a rail cart line that, as the rail cart comes in, and it's going to be carrying a zombie, as it comes in, it hits this detector rail, which will send a pulse through this, and that pulse deactivates that redstone torch, which I've got turned off right now with the lever. You know, you always want to have some way of turning it up. And because this is unpowered rails, the zombie should stop about here, which gives the zombie a clear view of the mobs, or the clear view of the villagers can see the zombie mob, and they'll panic and freak out, and that will generate a zombie. That'll generate a golem up above, and that should, because they can't spawn, the golems, they can't spawn on anything with rails. They can't spawn on these because there's redstone and redstone bits on them. This is a bottom slab. That's a bottom slab. That's a slab there, and so they can't spawn anywhere but up here on the packed ice. And so that should work. And then after about 10 seconds or so, this timer will click down and power up this rail, and the zombie will get shot off down to the next spot. And I have it with a ceiling on top to prevent the sun from burning the zombie. And I'm not 100% sure I need this one right here, because if you've ever seen rail carts, they kind of glitch a little bit out from this line, and I've seen zombies catch a little fire sometimes. I don't know if that's been fixed. It's just an additional slab, no problem. They come over here, process repeats, and as they circle around, they will just scare up a whole bunch of golems, which is the plan, because that will provide for me all sorts of really good stuff, because, you know, I want iron. I need lots of iron. I need more iron than I can stand. Let's get rid of that. I don't need for right now. So the process of making these is pretty simple. I come over to this area here, and I pretty much find the middle of this area. I set this up from above, and it's just a 5x5 holding pen. And I'm just gonna add myself a little bit more height. That should do it. And I just put a row of these, whatever blocks I'm using here. And I could put a torch, but I've got the blocks of experience. So that's a pretty light. And so I got that there. And then I'm going to do this, like that going down. Go one more down. And and I want to fill up the back. I could put glass back there, but I'm not. I'm just going to put glass on the sides. I've never had any of the villager tenants that I put in these pods complain, so I don't care. And then the last I'll just put down another bit through here. Whoops, not that one. Oh, I need to turn my magnet back on. Give me that. Yeah, I've got lots and lots of resources, but I always hesitate to lose anything. So that's why I love magnets. Snag. All right, so here is where I put something there, and then I need some oak leaves. Break that. Thank you. And then oak leaves are a super cheap resource, so I am okay with kind of breaking those just for speed's sake here. Now, if I get up a little bit higher, let's break you and break you and break you. I need to put there and there, and I can do another slab here. And I need that there. I need a block here, a slab here. What happened to my slabs? I'm out of slabs. I need a few more slabs. Let's make at least 2 sets. I think that should be sufficient slabs for me. All right. And so here, I need to go up. Go like this, like that, and I can put that there. Don't need you, don't need you. Hop up here, and I need to go out 4 from here. 2, 3, 4. Break you. Get my little red. I just set my redstone torch into my pack. That goes here, and that will power the lines that are above. And then I need a couple. I could get away with some smaller slabs. Oh, they got to be higher up. 2, 3. Yes. Why am I not using a better pick that's faster? Let's grab my diamond pack because now it's much faster. All right, I do need to, let's break this one for right now because I need to put this there. Now I can put that back. All right, so looking at my redstones, I need redstone here and redstone there, and now I need comparators, and these go into that block, and these over here don't. All right, that should do it. Oh, I need a top slab here to stop a mob from spawning. Yes, and I don't need you there, and I don't need you there or there. I'll keep that one though. All right, at this point, let's do rails. And power rail, power rail, powered rail. And then this is a regular line, regular line, regular line, and detector rail. And then we're powered all the way out of here. And then I need some sort of power to kind of connect everything. So that comes to here, that will toggle, and then this will go down. You can see the line is on. So we're good. Let's put the beds in place. Bed, bed, bed. It's got lights. Oh, and I need just a few more. Perfect. I need little bits here to stop the villagers from getting out. So they're stuck in their little pens. And that should work. All right. So that's the setup. If we go up just a little bit, I did put this diamond magnum torch down just to stop mobs from spawning up here while I was messing around. I don't think that, since this is for hostile mobs, I don't think that's going to actually prevent the golems from spawning at all. Oh, that's a problem. This one closed, and I don't want it to close. I want it to, let's put him, here is fine. I'll leave it open. So, 2 things to stop the mob farm. One, I can come up here and I can close this, and that means a golem will spawn and then won't be able to go any further. And if there's a golem already here, then another one will not spawn. And also, if I go down, so that stops the golem from spawning, but also I've got this little lever here where I can turn off the zombie going around. You can see this is going down, and then and it would send off the zombie onto the next round. So I can stop the zombie on his minecart here, but he would just continually scare these villagers, which would continually every 20, 30 seconds, send out another golem. That's not what I want. I want to be able to turn it off completely. All right, I think we're good to go. In which case, I can grab this block of redstone, and I can go doink, and you can see it's whirling up there. And I could have put packed ice here, but I wanted to be able to see what was going on from down here. Now, as far as build height, it's right up on build height. Do I think I still have that off? Yes, I do. Do not step into that. So the because it's turning this on and it's a strong enough signal, it's turning that. All right. I need to move this. Let's put it here. That should prevent it from getting triggered. And yes, that means if a golem spawns on this end, it will keep spawning until a golem spawns on this end if I turn it off. Anyway, this is 319, which is the build height for this area. And I'm really hoping that they won't spawn on top of this link. It's a solid item. If you had it on the side, you can actually stand on it. So I'm hoping that'll stop them from spawning up here. I do have some of these lightning rods, because if lightning were to strike this area around here, it would turn my villagers underneath into witches. And witches don't provide golems for me, and that would be bad. So I only need one lightning rod because it's enough to attract the lightning from quite a large area. But I wanted to have some extra lights out there, so that's what I put out there, and it should work. All right, I think we are good to go. All I need is a zombie and 12 villagers. And if we take a look at my villagers, how many do I have up to this point? I've got 5. All right, 3 little babies and 2 adults. Thank you guys. You're doing a great job. Just hurry up and make a bunch more. I just picked up 2 zombies from my mob farm over there. Now let's drop them here. And what I need is for them not to despawn, which means a name tag, and I have 1, or they may pick up item. Oh, here, do I have Magnodon? I do have Magnodon. Okay. I've been turning it on and off a bunch. Will either of these guys pick up stick? Nope. All right, these are not good zombies. I need zombies that will pick up stuff, because that will prevent them from despawning. Die. All right, I decided to give up. I did maybe 20 different zombies over there, and I said, fine, I'm going to use my one and only name tag. There we go, Frank the Zombie Pirate. And let's go upstairs. Let's set him in place. Now, the easiest way to do this is come over here. I'm going to break you. And then I need a block here. So, okay. And then if I put him there, and then a minecart here, it should pick him up. Let's do this fast. There it goes. All right, so let's replace this. And so, yeah, he's stopped here. These guys are panicking, and there's our golem. Ooh, I need to turn on the fan. And 2 hits, and he's dead. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so when this times out... Oh, I need to turn this on. And so when this times out, Frank, our zombie pirate here, should slide around and scare the next pod. There he goes. Let's move over to the side so we can see. Yep. Oh, baby. I need to pick up the baby here. Yoink. All right. Do we have more? Oh, we've got another baby in there. Okay. I put 2 in each, and they promptly decided to go ahead and breed in there, which is fine. They had leftover potatoes and whatnot. I just don't want the babies to get out, because the babies can. There's 3 over there. Oh, he just went through. And so yeah, we're producing at this point iron, which is grand. And why they keep wanting to breed, even though I don't get it, because there's only 3 beds. There's 3 villagers. They shouldn't be breeding more. Okay, I'll take that. And we should get another one over here really quick. It's not a... Yep, there he goes. Okay, so this is working. And I believe if I take a look at my chunks... Oh, this is not loaded. All right, I'm going to have to chunk load this. Nope, left click. There we go. So that way they will proceed to produce iron for you. Get back in there. Yes. Stay in there. Babies. Always a problem. Hey, I just got finished saying that you're a problem. All right. Let's... I think they're... I'm going to lock this guy here, just so that hopefully the little babies won't get out. And I'm going to go downstairs, because nothing here. Good. Run over here. Because the whole reason why I'm doing that is to generate for me iron. And yeah, I could mine iron, and I've done a lot of iron mining, and that's grand and all that. In fact, I've got lots of iron here. I've got almost 500,000 nuggets, and that's what this thing needs. And I still have plenty of more iron, but I'm tired of crushing it and then haunting it and then getting the I'm just gonna let it do the iron nugget bit for me. There we go. I want iron nuggets. Yes. And it'll start feeding in. In fact, yeah, it's not got... Oh no, it does have an update. Oh, I needed to have the diamond one so I could get the filter. That way, only the nuggets are going in, and that's okay. Because what should be happening as the iron comes in, it should be dropping into there, and then the poppies are dropping into there with a void upgrade. And then I grab 2 stacks of the blocks of iron, just so I have iron on hand, because this is going to empty out. And then as the... Why am I getting cobble? I've no idea what is generating cobble for me. Oh, iron golem head. I didn't realize that was a thing. You know, I will put that there. I have no idea where the cobble is coming from, because I literally don't have anything making cobble. Anyway, this should generate for me some good iron, and that's what I'm looking for. And this will just process for me. Now, the other thing that I wanted the villagers is for emeralds, and one of the easiest things to do is set them up, several of them up above, and I'll set them up so that they will have trades, and I'll trade iron, which is one of the easiest for things for me to get, for emeralds. And in fact, I probably should grab some iron before it's all gone away, but I don't care. All right, let's set up some villagers. All right, in this little cubby hole that I had no plans for, I now have 4 villagers. And since I made a bunch of smithing tables, they're all toolsmiths. And what should happen is I should be able to trade with them now. Let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a bit more. That should turn him into an apprentice. Let's... Oh, you're useless. What about you? You're also useless. Okay, you I can use. I want to only do... There we go. And now, if you look at his belt, he's got like a stone, and he's got like an iron. He's an apprentice level. Ah, iron. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Trade. All of them. And him... Oh, he also has iron. Trade all of them. And now he's gold level. And because he likes me, I can buy an iron pick with Fortune 1 on it for slight discount. But no, these guys will work out very nicely. These guys are not useful because they don't have trades that I really want to get through. You know, I've got a source of emeralds now, so fine. It's not nearly as efficient as doing the coal trades, but as long as he unlocks an iron as a as the apprentice level, and it did. Okay, I'll take that. What about you? Oh, we'll make axes out of you. Well, we'll get axes from him. And then I'll just get rid of these because I don't need any more stone. I've got some nice netherite bits, including armor, so I'm good. Let's go dump all this crud because we don't care. And over here, we'll dump all this crud because, again, we don't care. Shift clicking. There you go. Do you have an iron trade? You do. Give me your iron. All right, so now I have a source of emeralds with iron, which is super easy. Plus coal, but iron is so much easier, and that's the way I'm gonna go. I'm breaking silk touch. Ooh. Unfortunately, you can't up. Oh, hey, I can get me a diamond hoe for 1 emerald. That's not bad. But I'm done with that. I don't think I need a diamond hoe. I'm going to put you in there, and you there, and then you there, and yay, this is gonna work. I don't need to do much trading at this point. I just need to do some, and that was the main thing I needed to do. Let's check and see if we've got at least 3 villagers in each of the components, or each of the 3 little. I don't want to call them cells like they're prisoners, but they're totally prisoners. I mean, they're voluntarily staying up there. Oh, I can see 2 parts up there. There's 2 little dots in the sun. That's all I can see. All right, I'm going to snag you, and I'm going to snag you. And the rest of you can grow up. Just in case they have a spot that doesn't. Okay, that I can see has 3. What did I see? Oh, that was the torch. These guys grew up. Because, like I said, babies, they're always so annoying. All right, let's put a 3rd guy in here. So that one's done. And that has 3. That looks like it has 3 in there, yes. So I need 1 more over here. And now we're good to go. All right, we're good. Let's grab these 2 because they're annoying. Because they're where they're not supposed to be. No, you and you. Left clicks. All right, now we can turn the zombie back on, and he'll go around. This is really simple to make once you understand the layout. That's a 5x5, and then there's 8, and then there's another 8, and then the kill zone is 3. If I were doing this in vanilla, I would have a shaft going down to a lava blade, which would kill the golems, which is as good as you're gonna get. But because we've got the modded here, being able to push them without water is great, and also means I can turn it on and off real easily. And I'm hoping that I'm getting some good results with the fortune. I'm not sure if I am, and I still get that random cobble block, and I'm okay. What on earth is giving me random cobble? It's like something is slowly. Yeah, I have no idea what's giving me cobble. Where did you go? Oh, you're over here. I didn't get anything from over here. They have to be. They have to have slept. They need to get scared. You know that. It should work pretty well across all of them. Time for the golem. There he is. Golem dead. All right, 2 hits. That is fantastic fast, which is great. If I really wanted to mass produce these, this is up here at 311. 70 blocks down, I could build another one. 70 blocks below that, I might be able to do well, I could probably certainly do 3. I might be able to do 4. I'm not 100% sure. But it works. It works really nicely. Anyway, this is Grok the Duck Farmer here, messing around with making a whole bunch of villagers and zombies work for me, which is the way to do it. And I'm liking my nice looking netherite armor, plus those long fall boots. Love not taking fall damage because I've fallen many times from up here. I only had a one width uh, platform, and I decided, no, let's make it 3 wide after about the 3rd time falling down. Didn't take any damage, but I'm happy with that. Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck Farmer here on Kreezel's Kabbalah block server, and having a blast. And I've got all the iron I will probably ever need in a bit. And thanks for watching. Bye. Yeah, not getting a golem from this one. Not sure why not.